Thank you for the opportunity. I'd like to celebrate UDN, Uganda Diaspora Network. 15 years is not a joke, so let's celebrate Mayanja. And he's mentioned the things we've done with him actually. He's not just said the whole story. We pretty much have supported him throughout. And part of the reason we are encouraged to do that is because of the authenticity of the people who run this organization. Him and Dr. Chigozi, very, very authentic people. You can do your homework, you won't find any blemishes. So that's part of the reason why we are honored to be a part of this event. In terms of the diaspora, we have a lot we can share. We've been at this for some time. We're not so pronounced as a diaspora bank, partly because we don't make as much noise as we need to maybe, but we actually have a lot of products and services. I'd like to take you through that. But before I do that, I prepared a couple of slides for that. I want to share with you a little bit about Stanbic before I proceed with what we can do for you. Specifically, Stanbic is part of a Standard Bank group in South Africa, but we are 20% owned by Ugandans. So some of the people here actually have shares in the organization, so that's part of it. Second, in terms of size of the bank, we are the biggest bank in the country by a country mile. Very, very big. So if you choose to work with Stanbic, you're in the right place. You're with the right partner. We have all the muscle that you require to be as successful as you want to be. In terms of employees, we are a big employer, one of the biggest employers. URA will confirm that. We pay taxes, serious money. And in terms of both in terms of the employees of the bank, but also from the profits that we make. So we are a big partner of the development of Uganda. We say Uganda is our home, we drive our growth, and we mean it. We don't see ourselves just as a bank, but as a partner to growth for the individuals and the government and all the government programs that are intended to develop Uganda. In terms of the way we are set up, we have it's part of a holding company. The holding company was set up purely because we wanted to get into other things that are important to people in Uganda that we're not able to do within the bank. So a holding company was set up. The bank is the biggest piece, but we have SB Securities, which is investments. Basically, they focus on investments, both locally here, but also offshore, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Dr. Chigozi talked about oil and gas and minerals and so on and so forth. One of the things we established and wanted to partner with the Ugandans is a lot of Ugandans have ideas. A lot of Ugandans can do things, but they're not as well organized as they ought to be. Even when it comes to attracting capital, they struggle. We came up with an incubator intended to educate local business owners in Uganda to ensure that they are organized, they can attract capital easily, they have governance in place, and so on. So that's a free service we offer through the incubator. And as part of the profits that actually we give up to ensure that it's funded. Now, part of why it became big is because when we started it, we had funders from DFID, we had funders from all kinds of places who wanted to partner with us, but the bank said, no, you can't get those people in place. So it was set up as an organization outside the bank that allows for then donations and support from other organizations. Then Stanbic Properties, and part of the reason why we set up Stanbic Properties, of course, we don't own property as a bank. But the diaspora people who told us, you know what, I buy property in Uganda, I don't have anybody to help me manage the property. I want to buy a property in Uganda, but I struggle in terms of ensuring that if I'm not there, I can do the underwriting and actually the registration and so on and so forth. So that company helps us with all that, but also manages the properties of the bank that would have owned by the bank. So that's how we are organized as a bank. In terms of our offer to the diaspora community, they come to us for about 4 things. They want to transact, remit money to Uganda. We are set up for that. We have all kinds of account, all currencies. If you're in the UK, you want a British pound account, it's available. If you're in Sweden, you want a krona account or whatever, or euro account, we can take care of that as well. The US, of course, if you are USD account, it's possible for you as well. So we ensure that there's transparency, but also ease of moving money to those accounts, because remittances Dr. Chigoze reminded us around 1.5 billion comes through for all kinds of reasons. Let's make sure that you are enabled to take care of that. In terms of what we also do is ensure that these you can interact with the bank wherever you are, anytime through our digital channels. So we ensure the channels work all the time and they have everything that you might need to be able to do. So you don't even need somebody. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, if you wake up on 3 in the morning in Uganda, you can still do your banking. That's the idea. Of course, we offer all assets that come with the banking, including concierge banking. What we mean by that is we have a beacon call. Somebody can pick your call anytime you choose to interact with somebody.